Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
So Turner. That one a little bit high, and we're underway. And that's in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 3.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right back to him on the mound. And they get Turner for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here is Harper in the dirt. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 2-0. Misses again, 5 in a row. Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Fitzgerald sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success. This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So a man aboard, Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Little chopper rolls foul. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Adames matched a homer in his last game. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the pitch to Adames. Butler, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to the left, Turner. And he gets by him. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. Here's Elliot Ramos. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a bouncer. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Next to hit, David Fry. Boom. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. On the ground. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground, could be two. Fired to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Germany. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. That to right. Encarnacion makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now it's Matt Chapman. Sanchez back to work. Right side. Castellanos sizes this one up. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Not getting the results he's wanted at hit in his last.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
1 out, base is empty. Tom Murphy, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Now one miss. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And delivers outside.
2 ball, 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is Giant. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
This one in the air. Chapman brings it in. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue.
Turner runs.
No ball.
Safe at second with a stolen base. One down. Phillies down a run. And that's fouled off. That one off the mark. And it's 1-2. Next offering is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cancel.
This one in the dirt. Tag, save.
No,
he's into third on the wild pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one in the air. Fry pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the count 1-2. Turner on third. Stop at first. 2 out of the inning.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Safe. He beats it.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
And they're all loaded up.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So bases all loaded up. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. And that misses. 1-0.
No strike.
2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
And just misses with that
3
one.
balls. 2 strikes.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
And fouled off. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
Back here at Oracle Park, here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first offering is not close.
All these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Next will be the Giants DH, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in. Reached on an infield single his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos moves on it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, David Fry. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to inning number 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That clips the corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
This one.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
That one ripped. Fitzgerald on the move. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now at the plate, Rafael Marchand. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Man at second. In there. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Trey Turner with a chance now. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
No, that's high.
Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all. This is Bryson's stop. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. 2 outs.
Oh. 1-1.
Runner, yes,
Runner
yes.
takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And misses inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Verlander keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure. Back here in San Francisco, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Matt Chapman. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Stepping in, Nick Senzel. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Now it's Tom Murphy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws out to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Randy Rodriguez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a slider misses down and away. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sanchez back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. Turner. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Boom. Makes the grab. Two down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Adames stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
No strike.
Grounds one to short. Turner zips it to first, and they get Adames for the out. And we're back. Top of the sixth inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Inside. And that's ball one. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for two. The throw to second is offline.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Outside, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. 4-3, they take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Marchand in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chapman. And it's caught for the out. Trey Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Rodriguez ready to fire now. Here goes the runner. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. probably go away, but look for him
to short, could be 2. Adames to second, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fouled off. He was late. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Christopher Sanchez out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joe Ross.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Now here is David Fry. This one high in the air to left center. Kepler. And there's one down. Here's Matt Chapman. 1 for 2.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next pitch is outside. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Nick Senzel. To third, and that chance handled. On to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That pays his 3rd of the game. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead, run on base. Here comes the manager out of
For the Giants, number 75.
ground ball, could be 2. Adames over to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Patrick Bailey. He represents the go-ahead run. High fly ball out to left field. Kepler hauls it in for the out. 1 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Castellanos sizing this one up. Hauls it in. To end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and here comes Alec Boehm. Swinging a foul out of play. Tied at 4. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him! And 1 gone.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, he's shown a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fails another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. His 33rd homer of the year, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now, Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first, and they get Adames for the out. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And ball 1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ions checks over to first, and he's back. Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 9th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
So a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 2-2. And there's the ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th. Go-ahead run on base. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next pitch is downstairs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two outs. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Called out on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. JT Realmuto, the new catcher now. So digging in, Nick Senzel. He's already homered in this game. So now a pinch hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one inside. Look out. And it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. And 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Wow! Ball game! He sends it out of here. And the Giants walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.